relationships, or even sex or drugs. Don't get me wrong, our family isn't perfect, far from it, but we have found a broader avenue for communication, and I'm willing to bet that many families would be glad to have that. So, cool thing number one is that the old maxim, the more you give, the more you get, is actually true. Setting out to be selfless became the most self-interested thing we ever did. We truly brought our family together. Then there is cool thing number two. Just about everything we've done can be replicated, regardless of the economy or individual asset level. The power of half is more about how we undertook our family project than about what we did. Some people say to us, "I could never sell my house." Who expects you to? Our project was never about size. We chose to sell our house because it was something that our family could handle from the perspective of giving half. But as you'll learn in this audiobook, your half can be whatever you choose, at whatever budget you set. Why half? Because it's measurable. Often when caring individuals see social problems, our gut reaction is, "I ought to do more." But more is too vague to be useful, and we usually end up not doing much of anything. By contrast, half provides a metric to live with, a way to set a standard to push us to achieve. You can be creative. A little goes a long way. To offer a simple example, if your family watches 4 hours of television a week, you could jointly decide to halve that, then choose as a family to devote those extra 2 hours to some unified purpose. Care about the elderly? You might work together in a nursing home. AIDS patients? Maybe serve meals once a week for those 2 hours. Cool thing number three is that the power of half not only works for so-called intact families, but also provides great opportunities to connect divorced families, non-traditional families, and intergenerational ones. No matter what your family makeup is, no matter what your version of half is, the secret is the process. Steal it, then use it to build your relationships. In an era of iPods, video games, headphones, and other isolating technology, the power of half can help you create your own connected journey. As the French essayist Michel de Montaigne said, "He who does not live in some degree for others hardly lives for himself." Chapter 1. Are we raising consumers or citizens? Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Dr. Seuss, The Lorax. It's flat-out awkward for two people to share a pair of sewing scissors among their 10 right-hand fingers, but Hannah and the tribal chief are trying their best. After a few seconds of what looks like thumb wrestling, they evenly control the scissors' gray plastic handle, then carefully move toward the sky-blue ribbon stretched across the door in front of them. Forget Oscar Madison and Felix Unger. This is the oddest couple I've ever seen. A grinning 15-year-old white American girl in her wicking REI khakis and an earnest 70-ish African tribal chief in gold and brown ceremonial robes worn like a toga across his left shoulder. She speaks English and has come 6,000 miles for this. He speaks the tribal language Twi, and I'm guessing he has never left the West African nation of Ghana, except for maybe a vacation journey to neighboring Togo or Burkina Faso. Yet here they are, pairing up for the opening ceremony of this new hand-cranked corn mill. For all their differences, they share a goal of helping this rural community on its path out of poverty. The chief because these are his people, and Hannah because she is so eager to make the world a little better that she has uprooted her family and pledged more than $800,000 to help villagers in a country she couldn't locate on a map a year ago. Their eyes meet for a second, the chief's gray goatee and mostly bald head contrasting with Hannah's auburn hair, which falls to the middle of her back and is frizzing in the July West African heat. The chief is silent as Hannah quickly and quietly counts. 1, 2, 3. Her plan is for them to squeeze the scissors at precisely the same time. As usual, Hannah is striving for fairness. I am standing on the other side of the ribbon, swelling with